we're having all these conversations at this time of the year, at this time of the month. Christmas is coming up, and I'm not attaching myself to Christmas. Not necessarily what I'm gonna get from my family, but just the holiday spirit from the universe. The universe knows that on planet Earth, Christmas is coming up soon. You know, it knows. So for me and you to be in this at this time, like, why didn't I think about? Why didn't we know each other like 2 months ago and have this conversation? So we could have been ahead of the game on receiving, and maybe we would have received by now, you know. But the universe is perfect just the way it is.
And with Christmas coming up, I realised the other day that I've not enjoyed Christmas for such a long time, and which is funny because I used to love Christmas. It was one of my favourite times of the year. I love the fact that at this time of the year people seem to let go of their stress and they let go of their worries and they get into celebrating, and that's like all the stressful energy. Everyone that used to walk with their head down is now walking with their head up, and they say good morning and they say Merry Christmas, and they want to have that energy interaction, and that's why I love this time of year. But for me, this is, I think, the 7th year that I wouldn't have celebrated Christmas with any of my family. And the first year that I'll actually be celebrating it literally on my own, even my flatmate's going out for the day. So it's going to be a really, really interesting experience for me, because I know that one of the biggest fears, I guess, that I struggle with is actually spending Christmas all alone. It's been such a big part of my, vibration over the last 7 years. And now here I am, and it's 4 days for me. It's 4 days until Christmas, and it is, it's really interesting. I'm noticing that come Christmas Day, I am going to be sitting and doing as much as I can to expand my awareness and shift my energy.
You're gonna be alone?
The whole day.
I'll be here for you.
And it's just really, really interesting. I know for me, come Christmas Day, I'm going to have to work an extra side of consciousness to keep myself and keep my energy in a vibration that is appreciating the space that I'm in, because I get that everything that I have done over the last year has brought me to this point where I'm on my own for Christmas. I can see it. Every action that I have taken has brought me to this point in time.
That's funny because before, like maybe 3 months ago, I was thinking I would do anything to be alone on Christmas. I would do anything, because last year in 2010, going into 2011, just the energy of everyone, just a family, like you said, everyone's excited to celebrate and everyone's not stressing. They're open, with their family and like sharing and everything. And okay, well, one mistake.
But they're doing it from the 3D perspective.
Yeah, and it was just like everyone, just like when they're giving gifts. And the biggest mistake that I did last year was smoke. When I'm around people, me being a starseed, being who I am when I smoke, the energy, because I can feel people's energy, but the way that I feel it when I'm high is like so fucking trippy for me. It depends who, but it's like my grandma was there, and then she was asking me if I wanted pie, and I was like, wow, just having conversations and being at the table, and it's like, wow. But anyway, and after having that experience on 2010, there was a lot of other things that happened, not just the smoking and stuff like that, but then I went downstairs, and just the energy with my mom, and I just started crying. I'm like, fuck, this energy, like, this Christmas, like, it's not pure, it's not true, it's all fake, it's all on price and stuff, and people have that willingness to celebrate and to be in a merry mood, but it's not for the right reasons.
But the other thing is that people are willing to celebrate in ways that they want to celebrate, but then and I'm talking about the build up to Christmas Day.
The build up.
Not talking about the build up to Christmas Day, people are so excited and they're really enjoying the fact that work is winding down and they're in this space of going out and having Christmas parties and doing things that they want to do. And then Christmas Day hits and they go and they spend the day with people that they don't even really want to spend the day with. They would rather be spending the day with their friends. They would rather be out on the boat, or they would rather be in a cafe with their
Like, it
friends.
depends which family. It depends which family. And
Absolutely. And for most people, they don't want to spend Christmas with their family.
it's funny you say that. Me, it's not that I don't want to spend, but it's every single individual in that family. And because of last year, that's why I was kind of scared for this year, because I know 2011 going to 2012, and I know my whole evolution in 2011. Now it's coming up, and it's like I'm gonna show my family members how it is to love. I'm gonna show my family members how it is to be on Christmas, but to leave a memory for the rest of the year of 2012. Like, wow, you know, Rob was like this at Christmas, and there's a lot more to it. But anyways, remember when I said I was gonna write a piece of paper and saying I was gonna say specific things? I'm not gonna do that anymore, because after our conversation on alignments and our conversation today about listening and, you know, speak to me, higher self, speak to me now. Well, everything this month is leading me for me to be on my top game that day, and it's the only thing that I find that's gonna be challenging. And I say challenging because I'm ready. I got the tools. I got my higher self. I'm good. You know, I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be conversations about what do I plan to do with my life. My grandma's gonna be, so you going back to school? And it's specifically with my grandma, I gotta find everything in me to not be arrogant. You know? And I mean this as in, like, if she asks me, you know, are you planning on going to school? And answering like, well, you know, the Earth is a school. You know, she's not gonna understand that Earth is a school. And I'm not gonna bust my balls to explain why and how Earth is a school, you know? And that's what I mean by arrogant. I'm gonna have to be like, make something up. Not...
Here's the thing. You don't have to be anything. You, the human part of you, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You don't have to say anything.
I got nothing. I don't know what to say. My human self does not know the right thing to say.
It doesn't. And that's where you shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And if you hear to say something and it feels good, then say it.
Yeah.
If you don't hear anything and she's questioning you, you simply say, I'm not sure.
That's a good one. That's a good one. It's true. Because
because she can keep it at you and she can keep it at you and you just keep saying, I'm not sure.
Yeah. It's funny because there's the human part of me processes, if I say something like that, she's gonna keep nabbing at me. But that's just my ego thinking that she's gonna, if I'm say, and it depends how I say I'm not sure, and everything that I say around I'm not sure. I'm gonna say I'm not sure, but you know, I'm still really happy. Still very talented. Still, like, we'll see when the time comes, you know. Yeah, I'm feeling.
Remember, you're talking to someone in a 3D world with their own human stories.
Yeah.
And the best thing that you can do for you to keep yourself safe and to keep your energy protected is to be as vague as possible.
Vague. Thank you.
Vague.
Super vague, because if I have to start going in details, because it's funny you say that, because I was having scenarios in my head about conversations we would have, and I know me being a vegan is gonna come up. Where do you get your protein? And I'm gonna have to be vague. It depends how the question is asked and who asks it, when. But I'm just gonna be like vague, like I don't know.
When they ask, if they say, "Where do you get your protein?" just laugh.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have. This is the thing. You do not have to answer any question that they ask you. You don't. You don't have to tell them anything.
At all.
You can actually go through the whole day and they can say, where do you get your protein? And you can just laugh and then ask them another question. Keep asking them questions. Keep them talking about themselves so they're not trying to get information
Out of me.
and make them feel like they're the most important people, and keep them talking about themselves. And you don't answer any questions because you know that them in their 3D world, they don't understand.
It's not.
My mum, when I talk to her, she says, so are you getting a job? When are you getting a job? And I say to her, yeah, you know, I'm looking around. There's not all that much around at the moment, and I'm doing what I can to look around. And she said, well, aren't you worried about money? And I said, well, yeah, I am. You know, it's okay. I'm getting there. The universe will take care of it. And my mum's just kind of accepted that I'm a bit weird.
Yeah.
And, you know, I say, you know, it's all going to be okay. It'll all happen as it's meant to happen, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm doing what I can. But it's kind of like I answer her from the disempowered place that she wants me to be in.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Wow.
And I'm vague about it, and then as soon as I get off the phone, I shift my energy back again, and I'm me again.
Exactly. And that's why, for me to stay connected and keep, you know, having my higher self speak to me, I'm going to say what I don't really want to, because there's a part of me, obviously, that would want to say, start opening up and be like, blah, 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 start talking about this. But I'm going to be just saying that in my mind and just saying, okay, I'm still the light. I am still God. And, you know, whatever I'm going to say to myself. But that's one thing that I can't do. I can't start saying that, you know, oh, the universe has got it covered. My grandma will not understand. What do you mean, the universe? The universe? No. You know? I'm just... I got it.
You have to talk to her with words and energy that she understands. If you go to her with your really big, connected, high energy, she's not going to get it. She's not going to understand it. She's not going to ask you. So this is what I do. If I'm sitting at a dinner table, I did it the other day, I was sitting at a dinner table and everyone else around me was chatting. And I was sitting there just off with fairies, chatting to my universal self. And I was sitting there having a conversation. Nobody knew what I was doing. And what I did, and I don't really know how, but I guess I set the intention, was what I did was I kept my energy in a bubble for me, so I felt in alignment. But then I asked to have almost like a persona energy that was outside of the bubble of me that people could relate to, and people could feel comfortable with. And it wasn't an energy that I was attracting based on, because it wasn't really energy that was being projected out in the world. It was just this this film of energy that when people saw me, that's what they saw. They saw what they wanted to see in me. And I was able to talk to them. I find it really hard to talk to normal people, you know, what they call normal people. 3D people. And the only way I can do it is to allow myself to talk to them in language that they understand.
And yeah, that's one perfect way of explaining how to deal with 3D people. Another good marker that you're doing a good job is the joy.
Yeah.
If you don't let yourself being frustrated by, oh fuck, like what am I gonna say to this dumbass? You know? It's like,
yes.
if you stay in a vibration of joy and a vibration of peace, that you're not letting yourself being disrupted by, oh, like fuck, like I wish I was somewhere else. It's like I'm right here, right now. Grandma's here, aunt's here, cool, at the dinner table, and questions are asked. Oh well, you know, It's like you just relax, chill out.
And you know when you're pushing against them. You know when you're getting frustrated with their questioning because you're feeling bad.
Yeah.
If you start pushing against their questioning, you're going to have to find another way to relate to them. So you stop. You excuse yourself. You go to the loo. Even if you go to the loo 500 times in the day and they think there's something wrong with you, you go, you sit, you breathe, reconnect, and you ask, how can I deal with this better?
Yeah. It's funny you say.
And you'll get the understanding.
Yeah. Because I just pictured myself, I'm going to have to go to the loo, you Australian.
Go to the bathroom, go
Yeah.
to the toilet, go to the
Well,
lavatory, whatever you want to
I
call
will.
it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm gonna be drinking water. I go piss all the time, so I'm not worried about that.
Yeah,
But
see,
I'm
we
just
don't
saying
use
that.
that terminology.
But yeah, because I know certainly at Christmas time, the celebration, the energy is amplified, and it's like people are more aware. Like, oh, he's here, he's here, he's here. Oh, she's here. Oh, what is he doing? What is he thinking? So energy is like hyped up, you know. And me being there, it's just like sometimes I'm like, okay, just me. So it's when it's just gonna be me. It's just like, all right, let's get back out there. You know, it's like.
Exactly. And it's the same at work. Every time you feel your energy dip, take a break, you walk away and you reconnect and you come back. That's how you do it.
It's gonna be a piece of cake.
It is, absolutely.
Piece of cake. I think the only thing that's gonna be is the vegan thing, because my grandma cooks. She loves cooking, and then that I'm not gonna eat anything that she cooks. Keep it vague. What am I gonna do about it? You know.
She's asking, how do you get your protein? What she really wants to know is, are you eating healthy? Are you eating enough? Are you nourishing yourself? Are you feeling full? What she really wants to know is, are you eating enough food?
Yeah.
Because they're programmed, especially that generation, to eat like bowls and bowls and bowls and bowls and bowls of food. And when they cook for an army, not just for 2 people. She wants to know if you're eating enough. And so if she asks you, go at her from a different direction, walk over to her and say, yeah, of course I am. I'm taking care of myself. Keep reminding her, I'm healthy, I'm eating enough food,
Simple, just simple answers, not trying to complicate things, trying to explain why and go into life regenerator and stuff like that. Just like, I love eating raw living foods. I'm just gonna say
because I love it. That's all she wants to know.
Exactly.
Why are you eating it? Because I love it.
I love the
okay.
And I could just picture myself. I'm gonna make myself a big bowl of salad, and everyone's gonna have their huge plate with a bunch of gravy, a bunch of potatoes, a bunch of this. I'm just gonna have a big, and I just see it coming. Oh, look, he's a cow, you know. And when I eat my salad, big smile. Each bite that I take, I'm just like, And they're not gonna be like I look disgusted and forcing myself to eat this because I want, I'm not diabetic, but like I'm anorexic. I'm super conscious about my weight. I'm super paranoid. No, I just love the salad. I'm gonna be the one like more than anyone. Like, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be good stuff.
Exactly, because remember what I said to you on the call the other day is that all they want to know is that you're happy. That's all they want to know. That's why they ask 101,000 questions, but they don't know how to say, I want you to be happy without, attaching it to all of this emotional manipulation that comes with it. But that's all they want to know.
Attachment to that and attachment to the universe. Because I can't start explaining, well, yeah, I'm eternally happy. I'm the child of God. I'm so... They're going to be like...
They're going to look at you and go, what the fuck?
I have to be happy to be my human self. Because 3 people are people that are stuck in their human bodies. They limit themselves to just my human body. So I have to give the illusion that I'm 100% happy
in your human
body. In my human body. And yeah.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And just at the beginning of the month, I would have never imagined me to be this ready about it. But I'm like, just bring it on. Christmas Day is gonna come.
2 things. All you need to remember is stay connected in the same way you do at work. Whenever your energy shifts, walk away, connect. And the other thing is, all they want to know is that you're happy. So do whatever you can to make sure that they feel you being happy.